uh, do in this session, I want you to feel the power of RCRT. Point number one, what is that we have done? What are the new things what we introduced? I think Dayakar, Ramesh ji, they are all there. Okay, we have done intensively for last 4 or 5 years. I did this research on RCRT to make it, because we have taken different category of students who are taking 90%, below 50%, and all other things. Then coincide with the adding one or two new techniques in the whole system, which I'm going to demonstrate. Rather than taking a regular RCRT introduction kind of a thing, I want to make it with little experiential and also interactive. Bhavaniji, can I play a presentation? Bhavaniji?
Yes, you can continue. You can.
Okay, so I'll go with a quick presentation where probably all the process and everything we will try to discuss, because squeezing everything within some time will be a bit difficult for me at this point of stage. Okay, very quickly I will go through the presentation and then I think we will discuss more. Are you able to see the presentation?
Yes.
Okay. Done. Is it good? Okay. I'll skip. What is more important in education? Memory, speed, attention, focus, creativity, flexibility, and all other things. Then instead of the regular presentation, I'll go directly with some questions and then we will discuss. Let us understand few fundamentals of education. What is education? Can somebody define? What is education is all about?
A process of learning.
Fantastic.
Implanting things absent.
Great.
Ability to learn.
Ability to learn.
Development.
Okay. But what is exactly in the real world is education is limited to books, memorizing the read, getting the marks. Okay. These are all of the things. Because we focus, I appreciate, the whole thing of learning and everything. But do you think the joy of learning is still there with the people, kids, or education is a burden?
It has become competitive.
It's more of competition. It's more of a rat race, where who will come first, what they will do. I know we always compare kids. These are all the part, and that joy of learning is gone. But again, the whole fundamental goes to the education system, Macaulay system, all those things, which I will not be able to cover in the interest of time, because I will focus more on the experiential of RCRT today. So the joy is systematically killed in Macaulay system of education. That is a detailed discussion. Maybe sometimes I can take on the complete education system, Gurukul system and Macaulay system of education. We talk education is more important is the concentration and everything, right? Can anybody define what is concentration?
Burdening your mind.
Focus, stable stability, able to think.
Being with one thing.
Being with?
Single.
Attention.
Perfect. Agree with you. But how do you make it happen? That is more important, right? Right?
Directional change.
Okay. Now, shall I take to the education and concentration? Concentration can be defined very fundamentally like this. What I learned from Guruji is where your mind and body is together. You are reading and you are with the reading. One is physical, one is mental status. Correct? How do you link these two with RCRT? That is the most fundamental and powerful process of RCRT, called as effortless reading. This is the whole process. Where the mind goes, there the energy flows. This is the one thing what Guruji told, and I made it's very strongly seated in my mind. Correct or not? Where your mind goes, the energy flows there. RCIT is a self-directed neuroplasticity, I can call it as. Hope Amulji has little highlighted on this particular part. Because of some damage or because of something, some people will lose that focusing. The brain will lose the control of the physical activities. So RCIT is all about training your neurons by a systematic Vedic method of learning. So that is what it is. Then what is the Vedic concept of a mind? All of you know avidya and vidya, understanding oneself, why you are the way you are. What we call avidya is the lowest learning, but it is also very important. It is a conceptual knowledge, the knowledge required to lead our life, do and participate in this world. It is all about follower mindset, like I need to do what I want to get. So it is only for me and myself and my family. It is self-control, centric. It is about receiving mindset. Okay, I do it, you pay me. This is about pleasing all over my sensual pleasures and swartha of my own things. It is stressful. These are the results of avidya. Vidya is something which is higher. Maybe the detailed discussion I may not go through at this time. It is all about knowing yourself, why you are the way you are. Correct? It's a leader mindset, more responsible. It's parenting to the world mindset. It's a giving mindset. It is about vairagya. It is a freedom of joy and fun. So these are, I can directly read the slide, but if I go in detail, this itself is taking a lot of time. I can share the content which I prepared for this. If you know why you are the way you are and what you are doing and why you are doing, that releases you from freedom. Now directly I'll go with faculties of mind. These are the 3-4 important aspects which drives. One is manas, mano, chitta, buddhi, ahankara, what we call it as in our things. And they are also popularly known as faculties of mind. How did you learn puja mantra?
Repetition.
Repetition. Did you read all the lines at a time?
One at a time.
You are reading apavitra pavitrova, apavitra pavitrova. Then once it feeds back to your subconscious mind, then you are talking about pavitrova. Then you started apavitra pavitrova. Then you added sarva vastangato piva esmarit mundarik. You started feeding like that. It is a very, very, very slow learning process. If you read it continuously, is what it makes more effort. It is adding this word by word. Okay. Then conscious mind to subconscious mind, driving activity. So there are two parts of this. Conscious mind will take word by word. Conscious mind is like a TV. Whatever you feed, it presents. Okay. But the subconscious mind holds it permanently. Like in computer, what we have primary memory and secondary memory, like that, we have conscious mind and subconscious mind. What feeds the information to the conscious mind? What is the source that we hold, or how do we feed the information to the conscious mind? Conscious mind works on all your panchendriyas. What you see, what you hear. Initial education system was purely, about hearing. Then the second ICT phase 1 started, interactive computer learning techniques, where people started using technical aids because that is more easy to remember. Then they started videos. Now they started interactive learning. And that is how the conscious mind takes. What you touch, what you feel, what you hear, what you smell, you remember more. Second is subconscious mind, which stores the information. Intellect, all we know, good, bad, right, wrong, and ahankar. Guruji always told these are faculties of mind. how these four things will affect the learning is what we are going to learn here in this session. Don't make it very mind is a garbage kind, like, it's more divine rather than making it as a trash. Now, let us do a small process of learning how it is and all. Before I go, because I'm skipping a lot of things, so I'm trying to adjust myself. I will go with experiential session and what all the kids have done. That is the emphasization. I want to give emphasis on that part today rather than the theory part of it. Can anyone sing a song? Can we make it a little more interesting?
I am ready. If the participants permit.
Sorry?
If the participants permit, not song. I cannot sing a song. I can sing only bhajan.
No, not bhajan. Song.
Song somebody else.
Anyone?
Lahiri, lahiri, lo.
No, I want a film song. I want a film song.
Song, what
That
is
is a
it?
film song only.
It is film song, Acharya.
Okay.
किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसका नाम है. Thank you.
Very great. Fantastic. Acharya, how did you learn this, Vishnu Pandey, this song?
By hearing.
By listening to it and by singing with that.
Did you seriously go through with the lyrics and sat in a room and study?
No. It just came.
Correct?
Yeah. Playfully.
Correct or not?
Yeah, correct.
So, you remember your childhood, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. If I start, all of you will join, definitely, right? But what is the poem that you learnt in your 7th standard? Do you remember that?
No.
What is 7th standard?
You don't remember what is 7th standard also. Now, if I go back to the engineering or maybe something like that, you don't remember all the 8 subjects of your first semester. Correct?
Very true.
Correct. What is, now, if I talk about 64 subjects of my engineering, definitely I don't even remember the topic names also, practicals also. But still we are claiming. Okay, that's a different discussion. But anyhow, let me come back. What did you learn? How did you learn this song? Okay, now, same, I'll go to Vishnu Pandya ji. How did you learn if you see? Okay, now, how did you learn? Now, can you? Sorry, somebody is, okay.
Can anybody make me co-host? I can mute the person speaking in between.
Yeah, I'll make you, Bhargavaji.
Okay. Now, how did you learn this song? You are playing somewhere, you are writing something, somewhere this song was played and you are listening to it, right?
Yes.
Somewhere something you are doing and
Yes,
then you
yes.
heard that, then after
Yes.
that, now did you learn all the words at a time?
No.
You learned raga first, am I right or not? You learned the raga first. Then you may made a mistakes of fitting the right word to that raga, correct or not? Whenever it played second time, the right raga, right word fit. Then the raga, again, you extended the second. It is not a effortful. Kids are able to, or all of us are able to remember the childhood rhymes, but not the 7th standard poems. Because, did you know the meaning of rhymes Twinkle Twinkle Little Star? When
No.
you learned this?
No.
No. Ever, the kids were so joy and funful for them to recite the rhyme, and then they were just singing, and that's why those things remember till today. Correct? So the learning is a wonderful process. I think Bhargavaji can put more effort in ISP, but however I will take. If you give anything new to a kid, within 2-3 seconds, it will try to bite, it will try to break, it will try to do. For you, it is a money and everything. But ultimately, kid will learn. After half an hour or 1 hour, no fun with that toy. She will try to find something new. Okay? This learning is joy and fun. There is a systematically, this joy of learning is killed because of the education system what we follow. The second part, okay, anyhow, I will not go in detail about how the joy of learning is killed, but we are, whatever we learned with joy and fun, it is there in my head today. Whatever is a burden today to me is I could not remember. Am I clear in this part? Do you agree with me? Whatever you feel it is burden, you don't remember today. That's why your engineering subjects, you don't remember. You don't remember anything. You remember your childhood and something like that. Second thing I'll tell you, this is purely a spirit part of it. You remember people. All of us remember some people. The beauty, whoever we are remembering, they contributed to my life, whether it is a good or bad. Am I right or not? You remember somebody who don't know? You remember Guruji because he contributed to my life. You remember great masters and your school day teachers because they contributed to your learning capability. So your whole remembrance is because somebody contributed to your life. So your memory holds the emotion. The learning and memory is not only with the memory, okay, it is about connected with your physical, mental, emotional, all these things, happiness. So you're more connected with emotional and happiness, and your memory is very strong about your emotional feeling. You remember somebody, if he walks in front of you, you remember all good, bad, and everything about him, right? Your memory is linked with emotions. Please understand this part, right? Now, if I go to the second, after this whole thing of little memory, let us understand the education system, okay? Very quickly, I will go through with the education system because there is a detailed discussion, so I don't want to spend time on that, but still comprehend everything to a very quickly is up to your LKG and UKG, you learned with joy and fun and being with teacher and everything is just a flow, correct? But when you came to the first standard or maybe after that, till 7th or till 10th, I can extend it as, where the information you are fed with huge information, correct? Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not, you are forced to remember the things which only with your imagination. Am I right? The whole thing till 7th is all about the person who is looking very intelligent and successful is the person who is gifted with memory. Because he can translate his memory into marks. So that's how the focus has shifted till 10th is about memorizing. But the intelligence what we tell today is compensated either by memory or by training. Those who are gifted can do 100% wonderful after taking RCRT. Those who are not able to memorize or not gifted with memory are to be trained how to remember today. That is the whole part of RCRT. Now I'll directly go to the presentation. Okay, now again I missed my one more interactive session. Again I'll go to Vishnu Pandeyji. Vishnu Pandeyji, can you sing the same song word by word? You have to tell word by word, not as a song.
Yes, I can.
Word by word, give gap and not in raga. Okay, please go.
Okay. किसी की
no song. किसी की, full stop.
किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे.
No continuous, word by word. You added words.
Okay, किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे.
Again, you added few more words. Okay, what did we observe in this process? Can you tell Pandeyji?
Conscious and
Whatever comes.
Conscious effort leads to difficulty.
When it is effortless, it is flowing.
Things cannot lead to a result.
It's flowing. When it is effortful, then it is disturbing. That it is word by word. It is not usual.
Correct. See, what is the two comparison is, when you sing a song with raga, you can, it just flows, means information is driving from your subconscious to conscious mind. Am I right? Correct, Pandeyji? You are driving from subconscious directly. Now, if I bring the conscious mind in between, word by word, what did I do? I started conditioning your thought. Correct? Now you started looking top. Yes or no? This is, you understood how effortful when you are driving subconscious level, it is easy, joyful and continuous. But when you start bringing subconscious, conscious mind in between, read one word, stop because you conditioned there. Then you read one word. Then I say word by word also you want to continue the same words. Correct or not? You understood the difficulty of bringing content from subconscious to conscious and then word. Now what you did in your mantra learning, word by word you feed to conscious mind and then it goes to subconscious mind. Am I right? This is the classical way of learning where the speed of learning and memory was affected very badly. The moment you start conditioning, it is affected. Now I will come back to the next level. I defined concentration. You know why people will use Japamala? Can anybody say why old people use Japamala today? Why do they need Japamala? Can anybody? Very quickly.
Because they forget how many times they
to constantly being with the single thought. Dharana.
Fantastic, but still there is one more closure. Diakarji, you are close, but still there is something which is.
They don't want to distract their mind in counting. They just want to be with the mantra. So they want to forget the counting part. So mala is there and it will be taken care of by the counting part.
Escaping.
Already counted.
Escaping.
There is some acupressure involved also with the fingers.
Pranayama.
Okay, let me come back to this japa is a highest level because you know the age grows older, the memory is full of thoughts. They cannot think on one point at a time. Am I right?
Yeah.
Second, if they are talking Rama, 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 Rama is there in lips or tongue, but mind is totally gone. Correct? Yes or no? That's why the Japamala is to bring them to present. Am I right? Boss, you are doing chanting Rama, and once you chant Rama, the beat should go down. Correct? Next to Rama you chant again, or Krishna you chant again the next beat. Correct? So, if your mind and body is not synchronized, you are not there in the present. Am I right with this thought?
Yes.
True. With Rama, the body has to move, bead has to move, and the next Rama mind comes, again the bead has to move. Means you are synchronizing the full of train of thoughts for that age where everybody, they will, even though Rama, Krishna, they are chanting, the facial, if somebody is there, they will say, if they are taking something from their table or something, they will say, Rama, Rama, Rama. It has a lot of emotions connected. They will not stop. They will see Rama, 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 Rama. They will also shout, correct? The whole process is to bring that concentration. The whole process of this beats or chanting Rama is to bring the mind and body to the point and present. This is the whole cycle of the effortlessity. Until this happens, correct? Why we give mantra in the beginning of SSY meditation and initiation? Whenever somebody, some thought has taken you, once you say chant mantra internally, you brings back to the present. Am I right? During the initiation. Yes. When some thought has taken, what we say that don't hold on to the thought, don't create the thought, don't follow the thought, don't reject the thought. Every time the mantra comes, these 4 rules will come. So automatically you come to the present. That is the whole psychology of this whole process. I appreciate the Dayakarji because it is dharana. Dharana is a process of concentrating mind and body, bring them to the current is the most important part. This should happen as the first step of RCRT. Now I will share my screen once again. We will go to that process, and last 15 minutes I will go with the complete what we have done in RCRT. You can ask because I wanted you to give, you take, okay, I'll come back that 15 minutes. You can ask the questions to the kids. I thought I will give a textbook or copy so that you can ask physics, you can ask chemistry, you can ask biology, you can ask geography, you can ask any question irrespective of the topic. I wanted to do that exercise. In fact, probably whenever we meet, I can demonstrate this. Okay, you ask anything. We call it as avadhanis in our culture. You know, Shatavadhani, Sahasravadhani in our culture, right? Means irrespective of, they learn 64 subjects in 6 to 8 years, and they can answer any question irrespective of Nyaya, Mimamsa, Uttaramimamsa, Purvamimamsa, Sankhya. You take any of these philosophies of Indian culture, which Guruji has taught. I think Dayakar, maybe we can discuss on this later, or maybe in this, what is Sankhya, what is Nyaya, what is Purvamimamsa. Because
we can have a session. I can brief effortlessly. Anybody can understand. Later, we can have a session.
We have trained for that, and we applied all these philosophies for RCET.
True.
Yeah, this is wonderful. Now, I skip a lot of things here, and then I will go to the presentation because I want to clear the philosophy of effortless reading, because that is the most important part of effortless reading. Whatever I told the Japamala experience, we follow some rules in effortless reading to drive the information, what you read, to the subconscious. Okay, the RCET effortless reading is the 50% of the overall RCET what I have seen. Okay, once we establish the effortless reading, and now I directly go to the philosophy of effortless reading rather than explaining effortless reading. Okay, let me just share my screen with the effortless reading philosophy, and then I will go to the how this manifestation, effortless reading will be manifested. Okay, I think I stopped at this stage. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, now I will come back to Manobuddhi, Chitta, Ahankara, because they are the faculties of mind I told, but I didn't tell why it is called faculties of mind. Okay, now let me explain this whole process. You understood the conscious mind and subconscious mind with the process of singing, right? Once I say process of singing, it is effortful if you try to drive that. RCET is a process of driving the information, making conscious mind to sleep, and open up the subconscious mind to understand, and it drives the information to the subconscious mind. So, and not only subconscious mind, it will bring that information fed to the subconscious mind back effortlessly. Then only it is complete. Otherwise, it is incomplete. Okay. Now let us understand why Guruji, I think how many of you read the 7 Gems book, and within that there is an education related things. I'm taking that part of the whole discussion because that is the philosophy of effortless reading. Now, anyhow, Buddhi and Ahankara I will come little later, but let me understand one thing. Assume that you are sitting, you went to a movie, because of traffic problem or some problem, you ended up joining that movie 20 minutes later. Okay, now you are forced to sit and you complete 2.5 hours of session. Now you come out of that movie. Do you think you are not able to reconstruct the 20 minutes, or you are able to tell the whole story? What is correct?
Able to tell the
whole story.
Correct, but you missed. Correct, you missed first 20 minutes or 30 minutes of the story, but still are you able to connect? You are able to reconstruct that missing part of it?
Buddhi helped us.
Why?
Yes,
Because
definitely.
some scene is going on, he killed, this is what happened, and all means your mind automatically connects, somebody has killed somebody in the beginning, is the conclusion. Am I right? Now,
yes.
Now assume you are going to a classroom where 10 minutes of the class is already over. Now you are going and sitting in that classroom and a professor is teaching to you. What you will do? First 15 minutes.
Not able to connect. Not able to connect.
Why? Why you are able to do it in movie? Why can't you do it the same thing in classroom?
We enjoy the movie.
Because he is not teaching it as a story.
Sorry.
He is not teaching it as a story.
Okay.
The way of presentation and the power on involvement, both the things.
Okay. I'll put it as
There's no visuals.
Audio visual.
Okay.
Audio visual.
No, okay. I'll
That
put
is
it differently.
story also. It will be story, but in your education it is not story.
You know, it is nothing connected with whatever you told.
Interestedness.
Enjoy or don't enjoy.
Okay, your enjoyment depends on
Intellectual.
something, again, problem. Your enjoyment is what you participate and you enjoy. You say the movie, something shown on screen is much better than the live class. It is nothing to do like that. Now the buddhi and ahankara comes into the picture. I will tell you why. Assume that I will tell mobile as grahana, some name I will say XYZ. Do you believe that? Do you accept that particular theory? If I say XYZ to my mobile?
No.
Correct? You don't agree, right? Maybe that XYZ in Chinese language, what they call this mobile, it could be?
XYZ.
Yeah, I will say XYZ, something, Ringjang, assume that, okay? That could be the name to the mobile. Mobile is an English word, correct? Right or not?
Yes.
Okay. What is missing in this is, once it says, how did you say that this is a mobile or this is a cup or this is a table, this is a thing? Your manas has taken a photo from the all the 5 senses. Am I right? You have seen where it is used and everything, correct? After that, it is given a name. Whenever those properties and name match in your subconscious, your buddhi gives a intellect. Okay, this is called mobile. Then you hold on to that. This is the mobile, correct? This is the mobile. Mobile means you cannot accept some other name because it is already printed in your subconscious as mobile. Subconscious mind as table. Subconscious mind as something, bag. So whatever your feed to conscious mind by the sensory 5 sense organs, by touch, feel and meaning, the subconscious will create some definition, some name to it. The buddhi will give judgment. This is only mobile, and your ahankara will only protect it. Am I correct? Now, the second, when you sit in a movie, all these things are not there. You are simply enjoying. Because of that, your brain is started connecting the things. Now you came and sat with a mindset. That's why I said respect the brain. It is very divine, very complex. Now you sit in a class with a judgment. He is not ready with the preparation. I am not understanding. First thing, you don't want to relate. Your mind will reject that. Once you reject that, you can't focus because you are not participating fully. Your judgment is given. I am not. Okay, I am not able to understand. The moment you sit with that thought, whatever professor tells next, your mind is already rejected. Correct? What is the buddhi has told in your class? Your buddhi and ahankara was nothing to do when you are sitting in a movie. It is mind and chitta, it is connecting. It is working so hard because you are interested, it connects the what happened. It associates the memory. It participates. But the judgment of buddhi, when you sit in a class where the professor is teaching, and he's a professor, he knows it. He knows how to teach it. He trained. I didn't say he's just a teacher of entry level. Then when you say it, your buddhi has given, boss, I cannot understand this. Now your ahankara will block all the learning capabilities. There is a lot of experiments we do, attending the class and judgmental. These things will spoil the participation. Am I correct in this? Audible?
Yes.
Okay. So the whole thing, you stopped recording, you stopped retaining, you stopped recalling. When you sit and when your intellect is operational, you stop learning. You stop learning something new. So the most important part of the whole thing is, learn and also equally unlearn. That is also equally correct, but I'll go to the next topic. Before that, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa. I think Shravana is listening, all of us are knowing. Manana is very important. Now I will touch upon something like this. So your conscious mind, subconscious mind and intellect and ego are the 4 important fundamental parts of our whole system, where it stops whether you want to learn or you don't want to learn. It is defined by your buddhi and ego. Conscious and subconscious about only information retrieval and connect. But The gatekeeper of this conscious and subconscious mind is intellect. When I asked to sing word by word, it is not about the conscious and subconscious also. It is about the intellect. Buddhi is telling you should read word. The moment you talk, intellect comes into the picture, conscious and subconscious comes into the picture. And whatever you hold on to, that is ego. It is the stoppage. Manas. Now I will read something. I will take some words. You try to connect, because again it is related to conscious mind. I wanted to do an experiment, but still I will very quickly do it. I will tell the words. You should okay. It is tree, road, water, Mysore, football, temple, sun, branch, rice, rain. Okay. Gateways. Can you repeat in the same order? Is it possible?
Yeah. Tree, road, water, Mysore, temple, branch,
Rice.
no, football, Mysore, football,
Temple Road.
Correct.
Gateway.
Gateways. Okay. Now instead of that, I will tell something like this. Okay. Same thing now I will tell in a different way now. Okay. The different way is, I started from my home. The home is coming here. Went to the bus stop to cycle. My cousin dropped me. Then I took a bus. Saw a person playing a football. Went to Mysore, crossing Ramnagara some places. Reached Mysore. Had a lunch or dinner in a plate. Then I had a rice, sambar, mango pickle. Now I have a mango pickle connected to mango, mango to a tree, so mango to a twig, twig means joint, joint to a branch, branch to a root, root to a, stem, stem to a root, root to the rain, water, water to the rain, rain to the sun, sun to the temple, and evening I came back. Can we now collect all these things? What is the difference between first set and second set? Now I think most of you can remember all these things, right? Home, cycle, bus stop, bus, gateway, football, ball, Mysore, right? Mysore, plate, mango pickle, mango. Can we repeat this easily, right? What is the difference between the first and second one?
Second one, you made a story or movie out of it.
Okay. What is the difference if I tell in detail? I'll directly go to the topic without much explanation.
Effortful, first one.
Correct. But why effortful? It is random. Second one is effortless because it is connected. Am I right? You're able to organize. Am I clear?
Yes.
So
Yes.
this happens systematically. There is a wonderful theory behind it, but I will take only today in the interest of time. The RCRT, effortful reading is the only part which I can do it very quickly, and I will demonstrate the RCRT, how the kids have done. Then I'll go to the philosophy very quick. Okay, I will come to the left brain and right brain. This is very important. I know all these things. Your left brain is about science, skills, analytics, logics, region, sequential, practical, and everything, right? And your left brain is all about colorful, creativity, music, and all other things. Meditation brings this together. That we know very well. Like that, RCRT is a process of experiencing both emotionally, connect with right and left brain. Whatever is, if you are not able to connect, the first part of the brain where you are able to say connected memory, random words, whatever I told was a part of your left brain. Okay, and you are trying to find a logic and you are trying to memorize the order in which, if I said just tell the words, you would have told. But when I put a condition that in the same order, you failed. But the right brain, when I trained your right brain with explanation that, okay, it is a story, now you connect, then automatically the interest created, automatically right is tuned to left. Similarly, left is tuned to right. The RCRT is a wonderful process in my experience. Last, this whole, what do I call, the lockdown helped me to complete all ICSE syllabus for my kids. and they have done a complete charts. And what we are doing earlier, then I added 2-3 different steps to that. Now I will directly go to that process, how to make this right and left brain. The whole RCRT, I want to explain the philosophy of how the RCRT brings the right brain and left brain, how it connects the things, what you forget in left brain, how the right helps you to connect all those things. There is a detailed discussion which I wanted to do. Probably some other time, maybe I can go a detailed discussion regarding this. What is whole RCRT is all about? It's a speed reading, effortless reading, and then after speed reading, we do one. Speed reading means don't stop. We have a rules. The whole effortless reading, I'll directly go to the philosophy next point, creating mind map within the chapter, which makes organizing connected topics, makes right brain also take part in analytics, logics and everything. Like that, take the use of left brain along with right brain will make you more powerful, comprehend. The second within that is main point, sub point, sub point. And we done one, the small difference here is to all previous RCRT people, we made a detailed main point, sub point, and then we made a comprehended sub point. I will show both of them. Then we prepared a charts, comprehend and connect. Then key set of answers the people have, they completed even writing part and completed all the questions and answers. Now they are repeating every day and they are completing the whole subject within 15-20 days, including the key answers, key answer set. The Guruji told the apply of this is the next phase which I am experimenting today. What we added to the old RCRT and the new what I did today and what you are going to experience is mind map is a new concept we built upon because of its own advantages. And it's somewhere the people who are analytically thinking may not like mind map. This is the disadvantage of mind map. What Guruji told long back, but now I have seen it. The people who are very intelligent, whose memory is very excellent, they may not like sometimes mind map. But the people who wants to improve their memory, like they are with 50%, now they want to move to the 60 or 70%. Mind map is a wonderful technique because it interprets how the memory stores. Now let me go to the philosophy of speed reading. It improves the concentration and focus. As you told Japamala, we are telling put finger on the line which you are reading. But that we will explain in detail. That is how we increase calm. Philosophy of speed reading is like reading a textbook like a newspaper. Assume that you are reading 10. I think most of you are having reading newspaper and all. If you read only newspaper once, but you remember forever. And if you read 3 newspaper, different topics of the accident there, one newspaper say that there are 10 people died, and in another newspaper they will say 8 or some 6. You'll immediately differentiate. Your mind is wonderful in comparing 2 different things. Remember it effectively. So we teach completely how to do effortless reading like Japamala. So bring them to the concentration, the whole thing. What it means at the end of the day, opening of conscious mind, connecting directly to the conscious mind is a process. The whole effortless reading is a philosophy of making conscious mind to sleep and make the subconscious to open up so that whatever you read, it goes directly to subconscious. That is why the speed reading is very, very important to drive the information directly to the subconscious. It is a meditative state of reading. It creates a deeper tracks in your memory pattern. Suppose if you are lost in a forest or somewhere, people will be walking on the same path again and again and again and again. Then you find a track, right? No, nothing will grow on that path. Like that, it creates a deeper tracks in the memory so that you will never forget that. Driving information, make conscious mind to non-reciprocative and non-responsive, avoid distractions of learning and information feed. When the body is still, and again RCRT, we make them to sit for 6 to 8 hours. If asana siddhi is not happening, they will not do this. The conscious mind, we want to focus, that's why we are not able to focus. The moment you bring out, if I say, if you say that stop all your thoughts, people, the whole meditation will become what? Rejecting the thought. Then you will never experience that restfulness of mind. Because you ask people to reject, they're fully in the process of rejecting the thoughts. That's why the first step of transcendental meditation will help you, because they increase the gap between the thoughts. But Guruji has given something wonderful. The moment you say don't reject the thought, there is nothing to reject. Then you have nothing to do with the brain. Your conscious mind sleeps. then your subconscious mind sleeps. You have nothing, when the conscious and subconscious both are slept, you have nothing to judge. You have nothing to hold on. That's why the 4 instructions of meditation, what we are giving during the process of initiation, perfectly applies to the effortless reading. I can connect each instruction in a detailed discussion because I wanted to talk about the philosophy of speed reading, how it works like an initiation process. Guruji always told us that, you know, the effortless reading is initiation process. Okay. So effortless and effortful rhymes I already discussed, so I will not go in detailed discussion about all those points. I think again I'll share these things. It takes a lot of time because I want to go. Already time is up. I need another 10 minutes of your time. There are a lot of benefits of effortless reading. Maybe I can go in detail. Apart from effortless reading, this time we added mind mapping concept. It's a diagrammatic, making conscious and analytical thinking of your left brain to complement, right brain to complement the left brain process. That is why the people with less marks or people who are taking 50-60% directly jump to 90% with mind mapping techniques. But the students who already knows the the analytical memory is high, they may not. Oh, mind mapping is just a fun for them, but charts is much higher. So mind mapping advantages, maybe I can skip. I will show all these things how kids have done. There is a detailed discussion we need, how it connects and how the brain reciprocates to all these things, because it's a radiant thinking. Collection of visuals, what you implant is much more easy to balance your left brain and right brain. That is the philosophy of mind mapping, which is an ancient system for a whole thing. Planning and organization is a very wonderful process that happens for the people who don't have gifted with the memory, but this radiant thinking of mind mapping will make them improve a lot. I think Yoga Nidra, Brahmari, we were added in this process. Yoga Nidra, we did it. We did Chakra Dhyana, like inhale and exhale, also as a part of RCRT. I think I wanted to explain how this 30 days, how the system of philosophy of RCRT works, maybe some detailed discussion. Bhavaniji, and in the interest of the whole process, what I request you is help me with another 15 minutes of your time, because I want to show the kids. Stuti and Smruti, are you there? Can you turn on your video? Stuti and Smruti, are you there? Okay, you unmute. Okay, what is that they are showing today is, yeah. Okay, can you just introduce and can you tell me how many subjects you completed and what is your experience, one after the other? And then you show whatever you have done, all the chapters and everything.
Fine. So RCRT has helped me since I keep repeating the charts every day. Before I used to read, I kept it effortful, and I used to feel a bit difficult. And once I read that, I don't remember it next year, or yes, I may remember it a little bit, but not completely. But this RCRT has helped me to remember the whole chapter and the whole subject completely. These charts, which I repeat every day, which will take only about half an hour, will help me for my future. And this half an hour every day will help me, instead of wasting the whole day reading. The charts have helped me. And RCRT mainly has helped me that it has made education fun for me rather than a burden.
Okay.
So I can
Stuti,
say
in the
that
interest of time, I request you to stop. Sorry. Okay, Kushi, what is your experience? Can you show one chart, what the whole subject, or I will put it from my screen sharing technique? 1 second. Okay. Okay, fine. You show, then I will show them the charts what you have made.
Okay.
Can you introduce yourself? Which school?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Smriti. I'm studying in Baldwin Education Extension High School, 7th standard. So today I brought my whole chemistry into one sheet of paper.
Okay. Can you put closer? Okay, done. This is the whole chart of a chemistry. How many subjects you people have completed? It's books actually.
Books, I've completed 7 books.
7 books of science and almost another 8 books of so history and geography and other things. Totally, we have completed around 14 to 18 books of altogether.
But this is only chemistry.
Yeah. So they are showing one subject. Maybe I will share their mind map. Okay, this is how. Okay, can you hold it? Okay. There are 7 chapters. Sorry. 7 chapters in this particular thing. This is part 1 of chemistry. Stuti, can you show your?
It's biology.
So mine is biology.
Okay, we have taken very few samples. I will share all these charts. This whole thing will take approximately, there are 3 charts for biology, 3 charts for chemistry, kind of a thing. Now, the whole chemistry will take about 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Collectively, in a half an hour, they can recollect everything. The whole experiment was what? Can you show one mind map? One chapter?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you come a little bit closer? Okay. Can you just take out that page, next point? How did you organize? That is a complete book of 400-page book which they have written. Okay. This is, anyhow, I will share a PDF format later. This is a detailed, which we were not doing earlier. You know, what we did was the detailed main point, bringing the whole subject chapter into main point and sub point. Can you show the reduction of the sub point and main point? This is, okay. The second one, the whole chapter came to this small portion. Now, if they don't remember anything, they can refer, go back and then come back. The last part, okay, what we have seen is mind mapping is the first method. Detailed main point and sub point is the second point. Detailed main point and sub point. Detailed one. It depicts the complete syllabus of the textbook without leaving any part, any micro level data also. It is included in main point, sub point. Then what we did, okay, now I talk about plant. Can you just tell me how did you do from main point, sub point, Stuti? Main point, sub point to reduction sub point. What points you deleted?
Some sub points.
So this is the plant life which I've done.
Some sub points we removed because it was not necessary and we remembered it fully.
If we remember that, if it's not necessary and we remember that, then we leave it in the reducted map.
Okay. So how many times you read the complete? Okay, this is what I want to just do a small interaction. Maybe you can ask some questions if you want, because the first reading when they started, their reading speed was approximately around how many? Can you start it? How many pages? 90 pages per hour, or it's only 20, 30 pages per hour initially?
20 to 50 pages.
Around 20 to 30 pages they started. Now in an hour, how many pages you are reading?
150.
150 or again the max?
150 page book 2 times.
2 times 150, which is 300.
So around 300 pages they can complete in repeat. Okay, I'm telling about how many times you repeated in 1 hour?
2 times. 2 times, 2 to 3 times.
Yeah. So the speed will increase the 2 to 3 times. Now I wanted to make a live because somebody can, teachers who have taken that book, you would have asked any question in any topics, maybe one from physics, one from chemistry also I was open. That is what I wanted to demonstrate today. Okay. What is the advantages of mind mapping? Because instead of me running through the explanation, probably I'll ask them, what is the advantage of mind mapping? Did I help you?
No.
Mind map. Now, when you draw a mind map, how did it help you?
It connects all the sub points to one main point. So I can see all the lesson is connected to a main point and it is all related to that point itself.
Perfect. See, the mind map really helps kids to connect all the points to a one chapter name. Sometimes chapter name, they will give something different and then they will give the explanation something different. For example, in the history topic, especially geography is little organized. But when I go to the history, they will talk Khilji dynasty, that dynasty, this dynasty. All of a sudden, they will bring culture, automation, their trade and everything. But when you do mind mapping, your mind first understands because it's mapping that content to your brain and it looks like a neuron. And every sub point is connecting to, your main point. Then this connection happens. When you see that, you feel, "Arey boss, why this point? This is repeating." Okay. Whenever I say dynasty, who are the kings, when they did, what their contribution for a social cause, what is their administrative things, and what is their contribution to the skill or maybe the monuments and the sculptures, and what is their difference. Now, if you make this as a one part, okay, means you fixed. Any king means is which dynasty, what he has done, what is his administrative reformations, how did he come to the throne, okay, what are the difficulties he was facing. Now you make a frame of that. That happens in your organizing the mind. Once this happens, that within the mind, once you put it in a graph or a mind map, now everything starts organizing. When you do a main point, a detailed one, at that time, you try to put every point of the chapter, not only the questions and answers, which is given at the end of the subject, not only the activities, what they have done, but they will try to put everything in a main point and sub points in a detailed format. Then again, they will comprehend because there are so many things which they know already. They need not even repeat because I want to bring that connectivity through a tree chart. Now, tree chart and a mind mapping are not the same. Mind mapping helps you to comprehend. Mind mapping helps you to recollect the whole chapter the way you read it. But tree chart is more specific about connecting. Can you show one chapter what you have done, not the detailed one, the one chapter of any of your choice, so that people can see how the tree chart looks? I can share some of these screenshots, some of these. Okay, can it be spotlight? Okay, tree chart. Can you show little closure? Okay, done. This is the tree chart. There is no way comparing with the mind map. And can you show the mind map of the same thing? Yes, the whole chapter is only 2 points. Now it has connected, it branched out. Now you find how, okay, thank you, Kushi, Stuti. Okay, Stuti, can you show how the chemistry you have written? Because his geography is already organized, history is unorganized. You need to organize and then put it in the main point and sub point. It is little tricky. Kids needs a lot of guidance to make the tree chart and other things when it comes to history. Civics is much more thing. You need to explain them the whole chapter and then they will organize immediately. But when it comes to the chemistry, you will find chemical equation, you will find the compounds, you find the what is the types of compounds, organics, all these things will come. How do you make a chart for chemistry? You show one chart for chemistry and then the detailed one later. Can I extend for another 5-10 minutes with your permission, Bhavaniji? For all other teachers, I'll complete it as quickly as possible without taking much time. Okay. Stuti, can you show that? Stuti, can you show chemistry?
Is it tree chart or mind map?
Mind map first you show and then show the tree chart also for chemistry, how you have written. Even for mathematics, we have done that. Okay. You have done for, okay, mathematics, I have not told them to get it ready. You have mathematics, you have with you now? Because everybody was asking me, how did you do CRT for mathematics? How did you do main points for mathematics? How did we construct a tree chart for mathematics? Show me the chemistry first and then we'll go rest. Very quickly. We don't have time. Can you come a little closer? You can show only the book. We have seen you. Okay, thank you. Okay, no, put it like that only for a second. See, chemistry, chemical equation, because every chemistry has got a chemical properties, equations, draw and everything. Can you show to the next main point, sub point? Because where we connect, the comprehend will happen. Okay, now we made the chemical equation. Each chemistry when we have taken, we have made a, maybe I can share the PDF file, then the reduction method, and then the chart. Okay, thank you, Stuti and Krushi. Maybe I wanted to demonstrate questioning each of them with some reference PDF files, which I made a preparation. Okay, I will share one complete chapter PDF to all of you, and you would have asked the questions directly to the kid to say that, okay, can you explain this part? You can ask any question in that chapter. That was my preparation for today. Maybe some other day I can do it. Thanks, Kushi. You can be there, but I'll continue. You can mute yourself. What we did was, we did for geography some 2-3 books. We did it for history, civics. Collectively, we have done for around 17 to 18 chapters. Same we applied for biology, part 1, because they are talking about ICSE syllabus today. Okay. And whenever they are sitting in a class, the questions what they are asking and answering, they said, the teacher said, okay, you don't answer, let allow others to answer. That is the condition. They are not allowed to speak in the class. That is their problem. Okay. The second part of this question part is comprehend will happen. Rapid means speed. Comprehend means connect the things. Associated memory, disassociated memory, the philosophy of connecting, how the connection happens, how the point 1 triggers the point 2, how the point 2 triggers the point 3 is a philosophy of effortless reading and comprehend. I did not connect, but I wanted to do small experiments, but nevertheless, we understood how the mind mapping happens. Review. Continuously, we have to review. If the people who have done RCRT kept it in book, not repeating every day is of not useful. They have to make that repeat every day so that it can create a deeper tracks in my brain, so that it connects once again if something is missing. Repetition is very much required. That rapid comprehension and review. Review is again chart, and then bringing the whole subject into a single sheet. Now, after what is that? Guruji always says, what is after all this technique? They have to undergo tests every day. Now, that is that they are taking their marks. Probably I can put their last year marks, and before that, out of 600, they are standing at 590, 296 kind of a thing. Another 4 marks are missing to attain that 100%. I'm telling with that proud parent, and also this is an effort and blessings of Guruji, and thank Guruji for this. And that 4 marks, they are struggling now. Getting 60 to 80 marks is very easy. 60 to 70 to 80, 85 is also very easy. Little tough. From 85, 90, yeah, because you need a lot of time. From 95 is, you don't ask me every day, there's why you want me to repeat. Even they are asking late night, suddenly I will ask, okay, bring biology and let me ask questions. Then they will say, okay, even in the sleeping, okay, you ask, I will sleep. That is what I want. The effortless reading, when I say conscious mind sleeps, the philosophy, when I say that, people get bored of reading this. When you say they get bored of reading, repeating, they are so bored, even if they end the sleep, okay, I sleep, you ask the question. I want that kind of we are in the process of even that state now today. They're bored of reading the biology. Why you are wasting my time? Bored. Stuti Smruti, you can quit now. Okay, thanks for your participation. Okay, anything? Okay, one second. Any questions anybody wants to ask them? Maybe 1 or 2 very specifically you can ask.
Any teacher only ask.
So
No,
this
teacher, about RCRT you can ask.
yeah, I will ask.
Acharya, one question what I have is whether even adults also can do this RCRT training.
I will come to that next.
Can you also learn?
Ravi, the question was to be asked to Shruti and Smuti.
This question I will take up separately. I will take up.
Yeah, I am asking. They are my children SSY participant. Have you made a mind map or tree for these children SSY charts?
No.
Oh. Still, can you tell one by one?
Sorry?
Because you know the technique. Can you name the charts? Few of the charts, one by one, 5 charts continuously. Any 5? Yeah, tell.
First one, I am great and I do great things. I do what is needed. I'm responsible for everyone. I complete what I start. I take responsibility for what I want. For creating what I want. And I maintain my house, country, and
okay, absolutely great. Absolutely great.
They can continue, Acharya, definitely. They can continue. Any others you want to ask anything related to RCRT, you can ask them.
Please.
Random
Shruti,
8th chart,
Shruti
7th
and
chart,
Shruti,
10th chart, like that.
during the effortless learning, anytime did you experience a headache?
No, it was effortless. Like we were not trained to understand anything. That just came into our mind.
We have to just read, keep hand and read. That's it.
No. His question was, do you feel a headache during the effortless reading?
The name itself tells that it's effortless.
We don't have any headache.
Yeah, they are used to it. Now they are not, but definitely initially
We
people
had
will
back
get
pain.
back pain because I make them to sit for 4 hours, 3 hours without getting up from the posture, and they have to sit in only one posture and take back support only for after take 1 hour of without sitting. Don't take the back support was the condition. They used to sit for 1.5 hours, 2 hours. When they say I can't sit, try then take 15 minutes back support and come back. That is the whole asana siddhi what we have trained. They used to sit now for 3 hours without that support. Yeah, very quickly you can ask one more question.
I got a question.
Yes, Amul Mohammed.
Because I'm not familiar with the curriculum. Do you have the inert gases in your curriculum?
What are the topics you tell? Shruti, the uncle can ask you some questions.
Inert gases. Do you have that?
Sorry?
No, you
Inert
tell the
gases.
topic names.
Topic names, we have element, compounds, and mixtures. We
Inert
have matter
and
physical and
mixture,
chemical changes, and we have air and atmosphere,
heat, and language of chemistry.
plant life, allergy.
Okay, Amulji, anything in that point can you pick up?
Well, okay, I was looking at chemistry, but give me 1 minute. Others can ask something. I'll ask.
Shruti, Smriti, I have one question to you. Okay, so how much time you took to reading the one chapter and converting it to mapping?
No, it's
the
like
mind mapping.
we didn't read one chapter and then convert. We had to read the whole book
subject.
for 25 times of effortless reading and 25 times of vertical reading,
and
then we had
move on
to
to the charts.
So first we had to read 50 times one full book.
Okay, how much time you will take to read one
Starting
full book?
at the starting one full book we had taken 1 hour, and at the end we had only 2 minutes to complete the whole book.
So when you read the book, what is your
Okay, 1 second. When you said where you have read the complete book, means you have read line by line every chapter until the end of all the chapters?
First,
Okay.
we had to read it 25 times, and then we had to close the textbook and just memorize what we
Recall
have
what
learned
we
and
have
write the main point, sub point.
It was not at all effortful.
We
You
had
try to understand, like when you read the whole book end to end 25 times, every time you read, what is your mindset? Are you trying to understand it? Are you trying to memorize it?
nothing understand. Just keep your hand and just read it.
Just read it.
Subconscious mind, when we see the subconscious mind was only taking all the.
When we try to remember, we don't remember, and suddenly after some time, without any effort, it just comes into our mind.
Because you just read it.
Yeah, because it's a repeating
Okay. It is something like you are reading continuously, but not even trying to logically put or understand or analyze it,
Nothing.
right?
Our brain is not used except for our hands, which is reading. Our brain and our hands should be coordinated.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you.
Sheshaji was telling something. Sheshaji?
Remember group.
Okay, I will ask questions. I don't know if they are in the syllabus, okay, but I still ask. Okay, carbohydrates in the plants are stored as in the form of what?
Carbohydrates.
Yes. Vitamins,
on
proteins,
mute.
fat,
You
or
are on
glucose.
mute. Shruti, I have to unmute.
Kushi, you have to unmute. Shruti, unmute.
Yeah, I think we are very much convinced.
Also, Nagbhushan, can you touch
Jai Gurudev. Yeah. So actually, this all who are here are SSY teachers, and they know it well about RCRT. So this introduction we need to give it to many meditators and send it into groups. That's how we recorded this also. Okay, we can take this part and we can send it at 1 o'clock. I actually planned at 11 o'clock, but time is short. Then we'll come at 1 o'clock. Okay. So Nagbhushanji will have another one session for 1 hour about our organization and accounting system, everything. So if anything is remaining, he can use in that time.
Sure, Bhavaniji.
Right?
Yes, yes, Bhavaniji.
So next session, the next session is at 1 o'clock. That is a concluding session also. 1 to 4 is our next session. Okay. So 1 to 2 Nagbhushanji will take, and if you have any doubts, you can ask him. Then about 5-10 minutes, Bhargavaji will give about ISP. Okay. So we will have some other announcements after that. Then we will go with the sharings of all our present TTC participants. That is what is the concluding session is about mainly. Then we go do puja when we get blessings of Mahacharya and we do puja. So that's how the session goes from 1 to 4 o'clock. Okay. Jai Gurudev. We will end it here. I sent you all the in-charge teachers of the groups. I sent you the TTC phase 1 participation letter to the group, teachers group. Okay. So you need to just, I sent it in Word, so it is easily editable. Even through mobile also you can edit. What I want, you make for every teacher, you fill the marks and remarks. Okay. Add your marks as per your list and remarks also. Okay. And send me. Right? Yes.
भवानी जी, अभी जो लास्ट आपने दिया था ना वो पार्टिसिपेशन का, वो अभी पूरा नहीं हुआ है, तो अभी ये पूरा होने के बाद 10-15 मिनट देंगे तो हम एक पूरा कर सकते हैं.
ओके. आप देखो आप कितना मार्क्स है, आप दे दो अभी. ठीक है, समझ में आया? It is the time was given half an hour for that only. Their participation and their inclusion, general behavior. Then you decide for your group. Okay. That is the final thing. Or you can make your own Zoom. Okay, you can talk to them. You can make your own Zoom and you talk to them. We are ending the session here. We already exceeded half an hour. Okay, fine.
Bhavaniji, very quickly.
You or the participant?
I sent this complete letter. Okay, there are some columns to fill up. Everything is clear there. Okay, you need to fill up in the marks column and remarks column. Okay, you fill up the marks and remarks for each participant differently. Okay, understand?
And send him.
Not send him, send me.
You,
I am the final editor here. Okay. Okay. Right.
Acharya.
Yeah. Jai Gurudev. Rajaji, Chepandi.
Yeah, ఇప్పుడు 1 o'clock, next session?
Yeah, next session will be 1 o'clock. By the time you can complete all your works, your lunch, everything, and join 1 to 4 will be the concluding session. Okay.
Okay.